Hello everyone. I thought I'd do another garden update. It is the end of July, July 22nd, I believe. Right, I got my basket here, my knife. And when I come back on another video, I'm going to do this kind of retro ham loaf recipe that I got from my grandmother. So, and I got finally got my other stained glass thing hanging to keep the birds from knocking themselves out on the window here. I'll take you right out. Hey, I just saw this jujube that I bought. It's also known as Chinese date, but it's blooming. That's pretty cool. I need to get it buried in the ground. I don't know what's getting into my lemon, but it's got a lot of new growth right here. I think I need to spray it with like dishwater or something. Alright, heading towards I don't know, this is getting so overgrown with darn morning glory. But look at that. That's a good sized squash there. Some blossoms coming in. One down there. Oh, I need to do that stuffed squash blossom recipe for y'all. Oh, it's got some good growth over here. We'll see. I think the morning glory is going to win once again. This is finally climbing up here, so hopefully it'll do better. The watermelon's trying to grow again since it was mowed down last. Looks like it may be putting out a bloom too. And you can see the those are the sunchokes. They're about to bloom. That's pretty cool. These I don't think they get as much sun, but yeah, I'm so glad the artichoke sunchoke are taken off. That's awesome. I've got overgrown squash again. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this is what happens when I don't come out for 2 weeks. Holy moly. You see this whole thing? It started back there. It's grown all the way down here. Holy cow. I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to do some harvesting. Let's see. Get you in there. I think I'm going to have a full basket. Okay, so I got the harvest here. Those I think I can do something with. This is probably going to be worm food. You can see how long that is to get a perspective. And I got a lot of leaves pruned away. Probably about a good 20 or more. But while I'm here, I'm just going to kind of rough up this soil some. So these get well watered in the next rain. I don't know where my little claw is. Probably got put into the barn or the shed. Who knows? Just want to loosen up that soil every now and then because it bakes. I think that's going to help with this yellowing of the leaves. But I will pinch off another day. Yeah. Then I'm not going to go further than that because their roots probably aren't that much bigger, and the compact soil and the rest of the bed will help control weeds. And all that cutting, I have a lot of blossoms coming up. But you can see where I was talking about all the leaves on the sweet potato vine is chomped off. I don't see any critter. I have cherry tomatoes here, but I don't see where they're being eaten. So, yeah. But it looks like whatever started stopped because there's a lot of new growth coming in. Tomatoes are just coming in. Have one back there that's looking good. Give some love here to the eggplant. Loosen that up. I've got some weeds or something growing here. Let me put you down. I'm gonna just climbing. Usually they're not too stubborn. Once you get them up here, these little tendrils will latch onto something pretty quickly. So, yeah, back to the eggplant here. These are Japanese eggplant. I like them because they're tiny. Oh, we got weed invasion here. They're tiny and this is a perennial flower, but it doesn't need to be here either. They're long and skinny. I like them. They're a little bit more tender than the big ones, but if you cut them lengthwise, then you can get those big long strips if you're doing like a eggplant parmesan or something like that. I'll make those a little bit happier. Again, I'll pull these leaves off once I get done here. Like we've got one hanging. We have hangers. That's a good thing. Now these hangers are going where they shouldn't be here. Again, I'll loop these through. Hope they take off. Yeah, everything's looking good there. Got another one. I mean, you gotta watch them. This wasn't here a week and a half ago. So, let's, we got to trellis this one. Maybe over here. And we'll cross over. Take up some of that room. There's another little one starting. We'll put him on the end here. All right. See, we have one down here in the bed. The carrots are coming along nicely. The beets, they're really nice. They're coming along. Oh, look at that beet. They're starting to stick out. You see that? Oh, yeah. The greens are looking good, though, too. And these were the experimental carrots that did not do as well as these carrots, but these are old seeds, too. There's my green spring onion. I can come out here and get my green onions. I got them at the grocery store and just rooted them a while in water and threw them in the ground. No cost to me other than the initial purchase. But that's a gift that keeps giving all summer. So let's tidy up this one here. Again, we got this weed growing here that we don't need. Yeah, for a little weed, that was sure taken over. I think that's going to happen again because I didn't pull the root out. I don't know, we'll see. Could use one over here on this side. gonna like that. And a couple more pieces of weeds. And here's another little rascal trying to make it up. Let's see. Put them there. See what happens. All right. Now I have some different tomato. This is a Roma tomato here. So it's just putting out its thing. Oh, and this is a long tomato too. I thought I had 2 heavy round ones. Maybe I did 2 paste tomatoes. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, it's supposed to be a Juliet. Oh yeah. They are long. They're called Juliets. I'd never seen them before. Have you planted them? If you planted them, let me know. Let me know how they did for you. I'm just kind of scrubbing this here. I left my tool over there. It's okay. This one's weak for whatever reason, but it looks like it's ready to take off here. And the last one of these, hopefully we'll get a good storm tonight like we normally do. And these will get a really good deep soaking. Because I think what's happening on my beds is when I see it rain, it's kind of an illusion because I see where the water level seeps down in, it's like it leaves a watermark at the top. And so I can see what the rains do. But I think what's happening is, you can see here, I get a little dry out edges. And so what happens is when it rains, that water especially, that water will go down in between there as expected, and probably it gives me a false reading on the water levels. So here's the other view of the carrots and beets we all planted together. If you were an old subscriber, if you didn't see that, those videos are available. I do long and shorts sometimes, so you never know what you're going to get. Look at these front ones I missed. See, that's the thing. These start going so crazy that it can be easy to miss. So let's get these going here. I think this one was growing up and then it flopped over. So I'm going to take some of its tendril babies and stick them up here. This one, the tendrils are hanging onto the weeds. Oh, they're going to be so happy up here. All right. One more. Oh yeah, I have cucumbers down here. I keep forgetting about those. Because at this point, these are kind of taken over. But, I don't know. We got little fat ones here. Look. Not me. Like I got this cucumber here. And there's this one that's a bit old. So that's going to go to the animals. Here's my other spade. That one's grown funky. Here's one. This one's good. Look at all those blooms on there, though. I don't know what kind this is. I think they're specifically for pickling. But yeah. They were supposed to be able to, I was hoping I'd be done with pickles by now to let the squash grow up, but the squash takes over so fast sometimes. And we had a really late planting season. So, yep. All right, so that's the garden update. I'm not going to do the orchard. I'll probably do more of the orchard on my next video. So yeah, thanks for coming along on my harvest with me. And I'll show you how I process these. And I need to figure out now something to do with these cucumbers. So we'll see you later. Y'all take care. Like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much.